Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Last time we saw William Ruto having a PG meeting in Statehouse. And this PG meeting never went as William Ruto's expectations. Remember, number one, William Ruto was furious how these members of parliament were handling his agendas, ideologies, and plans on the ground. As if that is not enough, today, William Ruto organized another meeting, and this meeting was not for members of parliament, but members of county assemblies, MCAs, across the Republic of Kenya. And specifically, these MCAs are from Kenya Kwanza Alliance. When you look at even the way William Ruto is coming out to explain to them the expectation that is in his heart, this man is frustrated, is being blackmailed in the way these leaders elected under Kenya Kwanza government, they are carrying his agendas, because he was thinking like that these people were going to assist him, of course, towards his cause to deliver his plans. But these people are diverting their attention from the real ideologies of William Ruto to their own ideologies. Remember last meeting of members of parliament? These members of parliament mercilessly told William Ruto that we are losing our popularity. And these Kenyans, they are heckling us, they are booing us. But William Ruto told them that, look, there is a right time to be popular and to be unpopular. But these members never accepted that statement. The same to MCAs. So William Ruto, his meeting today was as if he wanted to force something in these MCAs, because members of parliament, they have rejected his ideologies. But before we watch William Ruto, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video and you have not liked this video, please do me a favor, ensure you like this video. When you like this video, you automatically support the work of this channel. And for those who are returning subscribers, I want to appreciate you so much because of the great job that you're doing. If it was not you, we could have not reached this milestone that we are today. And if you are a visitor for the first time visiting this channel, please consider subscribing to this channel. I will appreciate you so much. Now, let us watch whatever William Ruto said, then we continue.
Deliberate plan on how to create jobs. All of us here agree that jobs is a problem. Unemployment is a problem. Kila kijiji imejaa vijana. Kila shopping center imejaa vijana. Wote hawana kazi. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Yes, we must be responsible enough to plan for the education of our children, but to equally plan for what they will do when they get out of school, college, or university. And that is why tuko na mpango mara nne. Ya kwanza, na tuliandika kwa manifesto, ni program ya housing. Hiyo program ya housing is supposed to help us sort out 4 issues. Number one is to make sure that we have decent housing for Kenyans, because the Constitution mandates the government to plan decent housing for citizens. Number two, it is the biggest employer. So tunapanga ajira ya vijana wetu kupitia kwa program ya housing. As I talk to you now, we already have 140,000 young people working in our housing program who were not working last year. Mnanielewa? In another 3 months, to launch the next phase, kwa sababu saa hizi we are awarding the next phase. We are moving the houses. Now we are at almost 50,000 housing units. In another 3 months, tutakuwa tumefika 100,000 housing units. In another 3 months, 270,000 young people will be working in our housing program. Unajua tukisema saa zingine they will be working, watu tu wanaona mtu ya kusukuma wheelbarrow pale kwa mjengo. Huyo wa kusukuma wheelbarrow anasukuma hiyo wheelbarrow kwa watu wengi. Architect ako hapo ndani kwa hiyo juu ya hiyo wheelbarrow. mwenye kuchora nyumba, iko quantity surveyor mwenye kufanya hesabu, iko engineer mwenye kuchora chuma, iko stone fixer, iko plumber, iko carpenter, iko nani, wamejazana huko ndani. Na kuna msururu ya watu wanafanya kazi mpaka kwa factory. Factory ya simiti imeanza kuajiri watu zaidi. Factory ya chuma imeanza kuajiri watu zaidi. Transporters hapa katikati wako kwa kazi. This is why housing is important.
At the same time, this man is trying to advise these MCAs that, look, we were elected with the reason. And the reason why we were elected was to work for these Kenyans. It was not a guesswork. These people elected us. But remember, William Ruto do not understand something here. These MCAs, they are always on the ground. These members of parliament, they are always on the ground. So as per the statement of members of parliament, the last meeting of MPs, these members of parliament said that Kenyans are feeling like what they told them is not what they are doing today. And you remember even William Ruto and his team criticizing the government of the day, Jubilee, led by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. William Ruto said that they never knew how they were overburdening Kenyans about the high price of fuel. They talked about high cost of living. In fact, this man was like an angel that, of course, he wanted to solve all problems in the Republic of Kenya. He never understood that there are certain scenarios, and depends how you have people whom, of course, you're going to associate with kind of your agendas and ideologies across the Republic of Kenya. So William Ruto is encouraging these MCAs and telling them that, look, no leaders, or rather no leader was elected in a bad luck. But at the same time, he's telling them the agendas and ideologies of William Ruto is so little to these people. They are even fearing what to tell the people on the ground. You know, as we speak now, there are some leaders even that are fearing even to have this development consultation, where they usually go and consult them and ask them, where do you want us to do this and this in terms of security, education, health, you know? Those are the problems that these people are having. So this is how William Ruto is telling these MCAs that you are not elected in bad luck, but you must work for these people because there was a reason why you were elected.
Ya MCA mpaka mimi na wale wengine wote tumechaguliwa hapa katikati na kuteuliwa. Sisi ndio leadership ya Republic of Kenya. Ndio? Na jukumu ya kupeleka Kenya mbele imewekwa, na ni kwa mapenzi ya Mungu, imewekwa juu yetu. Na mimi nimewaeleza pale mbeleni, hakuna kiongozi anachaguliwa kwa bahati mbaya. Every leader is elected kwa sababu Mungu amependa hivyo. Na niliwaeleza pale nyuma, lazima tujiulize sisi tuliopata nafasi ya uongozi wakati huu, ni nini Mungu anataka tufanye katika Kenya. We have a mission because we have the privilege and the honor to be leaders in Kenya today. And I have told you we need to work together so that we achieve the will of God and the aspirations of the people of Kenya.
For me, the meeting of Statehouse was literally showing a kind of a man whom, when look at his agenda, is not easy to force to the people, you know. He said about the prices of fuel, he talked about the high cost of living, he talked about the subsidizing fertilizers. You look at across the Republic of Kenya, he said that you are going to have a bump harvest. But as we speak, still the problem that these farmers are having, the same thing. In fact, if you look at the secret of these, let me say the secret of subsidized fertilizers, it was based on a tribal line, you know. If, for example, Rigathi Gachagua is the deputy president, is fertilizer inaenda kwa area yake most of the time. William Ruto fertilizer inaenda Rift Valley sana, si zile parts zingine yenye wako wapigia kura. And that is why much of the time of Rigathi Gachagua, you will hear him talking about the shares. This man is talking about shares. But again, at the same time, remember, when William Ruto was soon in the office, the first agenda yenye aliona kwamba anaweza trend nayo na toboe nayo, these fake promises he had to the people, was about Hustler Fund. Wakati aliona Hustler Fund inakufa, he came up with this issue of housing program, if I'm not wrong. And this housing program is failing now. And remember, earlier on, before the housing program, he talked about the subsidizing of fertilizers. He saw that subsidizing fertilizer was not making him to being popular. He jumped to housing program, you know. Then because he thought like, now this housing program is not working, can I jump to this class of taxation, where you find that you're being told that ule jamaa anaendelea because atoi taxes, wewe uendelee because unatoa taxes. But we as Kenyans tuna celebrate ni kana kwamba tunaona ni kwamba ule akilipa taxes we are being eased na tunasikia vizuri, kumbe hata sisi tunafinywa. Another narrative that William Ruto now is diverting Kenyans' attention to is this issue of Raila Odinga's AU, you know, African Union Commission. This man ameelewa divert the attention of Kenyans. Mukidiscuss maneno ya Raila African Union Commission, ya anaendelea na shughuli zake. Mukiongelea maneno housing program, anaongelea na maneno yake. Akiongelea maneno Hustler Fund, anaendelea na mambo yake. Remember, William Ruto signed these memorandums across the Republic of Kenya. Memorandum in between his government and church, memorandum in between him and women and hustlers, Mama Mboga and Boda Boda. He has not actualized them. And by the way, do you remember this man promising Kenyans that any mother mwenye alikuwa anaenda kuzaa anapewa free pampers? We have never seen that thing being actualized. So William Ruto is forcing something that is so difficult for these MCAs and members of parliament to the people. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet on another video.